April 17th, 2026, A Meditative Life. Taste the Word. Beloved saints, have you rested into the peace of the Lord today? There are truly interesting stories into the world that give deep realization. In a certain village, there was a young bachelor who deeply loved a woman. He desperately wanted to marry her, but he was so shy and bashful that he couldn't bear to step in front of her. So, the method he chose was to send her a love letter filled with his true feelings every day. Heartfelt letters were delivered without missing a single day, and 3 weeks passed like that. Finally, the woman decided to get married. But surprisingly, the groom she chose to spend her life with was not the shy bachelor who wrote the earnest letters every day. The person who captured her heart was none other than the postman who personally delivered those letters to her hands every day. Even though someone else wrote the contents of the letters, the continuous meeting and contact of facing each other and making eye contact every day to deliver the letters eventually opened her heart and led to true love. Beloved, this joke-like story teaches us a very important spiritual truth for our life of faith. As we live our life of faith, we confess that we love God, but if we do not actually have a living encounter with the Lord, our souls are bound to dry up. The surest channel for us to intimately contact the Lord and feel His breath is the living Word of God. When we open, read, and meditate on the Word, we experience the true taste of what the Lord's inexhaustible love and mercifulness toward us are like. A soul that has deeply tasted the Lord's love through the Word can no longer stay into its past place. This is because they realize that the sweetness of sin given by the world is actually a bitter poison that makes my soul sick. When a young child stubbornly holds onto a dangerous toy, wise parents give them a much better and safer toy into their hands rather than forcefully taking it away. Then, the child naturally lets go of the old and dangerous thing. Our God is just like this. By abundantly filling our souls with the word of life containing the love of the cross, He guides us to joyfully throw away the vain sins of the old self on our own. Today, let us throw away all malice such as the vain temptations of the world, deceit, hypocrisy, envy, and slander before the cross. And just as a newborn baby longs for its mother's pure milk, let us earnestly crave the pure milk of the word that saves my soul. Thus, I earnestly hope you become blessed saints, who beautifully grow to reach salvation by communing deeply with the Lord every day. Meditation and application. The first meditation is deeply tasting the Lord's love through the Word. I must look back to see if, with the excuse of being busy, I am living a life of faith only with my head, without a direct encounter with the Lord, keeping the Bible closed. Just as the daily encounter with the postman gave birth to love, are you experiencing His warm mercifulness by keeping the Lord's Word close every day? Today, taking a little bit of the time you use to listen to the sounds of the world, quietly open the Bible, and let us offer a prayer of resolution, earnestly asking that the Lord's love toward me contained in that word passionately fills my heart. The second meditation is overcoming the world's temptations and growing through the Word. I must honestly look back on what the dangerous toys of the world are that are still grasped into my hand, namely, the habits of the old self such as hypocrisy, envy, and slander. Just as a newborn baby seeks its mother's pure milk, are you desiring the Word of God that saves my soul more earnestly than the sweet sins of the world? Today, let us honestly lay down the sinful habits that are not right into the Lord's eyes before the cross and live a blessed day where we fully grow to reach salvation by feeding my soul fully with the Word of life.